This is a demonstration of our final project for AI. First, you navigate to our website, qwop.rthr.me. That's qwop.arthur.me. And this will let you run all of our different algorithms with our simulation. QWOP is a game where you press Q, W, O, and P to control the legs of the human character, and you want to try to get it to walk. We chose to implement two different algorithms for this. We chose to use a neural network with deep Q learning and the genetic algorithm. When you first go to the page, you will get the neural network, as you can see here, but you can also select to run the other ones. So here, what it's doing is running the neural network. You can see here up in the top an average graph of the scores that it achieves. And here, you can see the data output of the average reward signal that the network is getting, plus the score, and the time that it lasts, and the iteration it's on. You can also dump the contents of your network out and load it back over here. And this will load your network in the state that it was when it was dumped. For the genetic algorithm, you could click this, click genetic algorithm, click run. It will reload the page and bring you to the genetic algorithm. This runs all of the generations, so it will run a full generation at a time and print out the score in this box of the best of that generation. Now, the display on this one will be a little wonky because it's running them all at the same time. They're all pushing out to the display, but it has no impact on the actual simulation. It's just the display. So you get the same graph here of performance over time, the average score. And here what you get is the genome that describes the best citizen of that population. So the top of the population whose score is here, this is the genome that represents the current best one that it has. You can also run this yourself. If you go to manual, then you press spacebar to restart the game, and you press Q, W, O, and P to make the legs move. And you'll get the same kind of graph up on the top. If you want to check out our code on GitHub, just click the GitHub button, and it takes you over to our Git. Click on the QWOP folder, and you can see all of our source code there, along with some data. So yes, that is everything we have. If you let this train for a while, you'll notice here that these numbers keep changing. Eventually, this exploration epsilon will decay to about 0.05, and that's when it has finished learning. Now, it will keep learning after that point, but that's when its exploration coefficient has completely decayed down to 0, basically. But it will keep learning, and you'll find if you let it train for a while that it will arrive at the local maximum, or the global maximum, we're not really sure, that we discussed in our paper, where it will kind of squat down and vibrate a lot. The genetic algorithm will do something similar if you let that run for a long time. The top of the cream of the crop of each generation will do that same kind of thing and achieve pretty terrible scores. So yeah, that's all we have.